Hey guys, so this is Chikuo Mochi, and this is my art video. First one. Uh, Round of applause. So this is an art present for an Instagram user called Kuro, and they also have a Twitter handle, Kuro. I will leave links to their Instagram and Twitter in the video if I can. But I will also leave links to their Instagram and Twitter in the description of the video. So please check out their art. They are amazing. Um, so I commissioned them quite a bit. And I thought, man, they draw so much for me. I'll put a lot of hard work into the shameless drawings that I am requested. Okay, I am very shameless. I am self-indulgent. So this is the art present that I'm making for them, because I'm assuming that they like Xiao. Okay, I look at their page and I'm thinking I see one Xiao. Okay, Xiao. I gotta get the Xiao in, Xiao into Xiao into the game. I gotta draw him. Okay, but yeah, so I know nothing about Xiao, and I go into Pinterest because that's where I usually browse for my art references, since Google is an unreliable trash heap of random bullshit that I try to say, oh, hey, Zhao references. And then I just see the promo art for Zhao just doing a pose. And I'm thinking that's not exactly what I want. I want to see more of him. So I have had a lot of time spent just trying to find some good um, front, back, side shots of him, just posing, just his jewelry, so I have an understanding of what's going on. So I managed to find a Twitter post through Pinterest of different angles of him just posing I guess in game of his character model, and I was thankful, quite thankful. So my assumption about this Zhao character is he seems very uh, not show much emotion guy. Is a not much show emotion guy, and I don't want to make him the booba guy, but I did. I gave him the muscular man boobas. And from the pictures that I've seen, he looks very androgynous. But now I drew him as a manly man. I don't know how to feel about that, but I just went with it, okay? I went with the manly man, with the man booba. And I'm hoping that the artist that I commissioned for likes it, okay? So, how did I come up with the pose? What went into this guy? I mean, the heart hand pose, I just thought it was very cute. It seems like something some emotionless guy would use instead of smiling very big. I mean, he has a small smile right here, right now, but I gave him like a 10-year smile. Later on. So he looks more like the emotionless guy who shows a tiny smile and then he feels happy, and then, yeah. So, the heart hand. I really like the heart hand. It's the Korean thing. And I just think it's cute. I don't think he would give the peace sign, the hand peace sign. It seems more, maybe if you're like a very sassy character, you would give the peace sign and then smile real big, and yeah. I think my favorite part about his pose is, I guess, him just looking like a. I don't know. I don't know what should I really say in this video. it's my first time. I gotta break my shoes in. Um, my experience. Okay, I gotta talk about my experience with drawing. I've taken drawing classes in middle school, high school, and I only took one serious drawing class in college because it is life drawing 101. I think that's what it's called. I would go every Wednesday, 6 hours, just drawing figures on a page. He would say, okay, you would have 5 minutes to draw this model posing like this, another 5 minutes him posing like this, and so on and so forth. Sometimes we're given 15 minutes to draw him, sometimes half an hour. Of course, they won't hold a difficult pose if it was half an hour. But in that class, I think it was very dynamic in how I draw people nowadays. Of course, I don't retain most of the things I learned in that class, but I just retain the essentials. I retain the river people in my drawings. In the first part of the video, you would see that I drew some weird ribbon guy. He's also called a river person, according to my art teacher when I started learning how to draw figures like that. So yeah, if I drew a full body art video, I would show you what I mean. But I guess I could just post pictures of my sketches. It's no problem. I will post it right here where I'm mentioning the river people. Before the river people, I would just try to copy how the figure would look as much as possible, like as the shape. Like, okay, he has a chest. I will draw a weird sloppy oval, and then some legs. I don't know how to draw people before. I don't even know how I did it. I struggled a lot just to draw a person because I didn't use like the stick person thing. The stick person where it's like, okay, here's the leg bent stick. It's shapes. I use shapes. And now I use kind of more like a very flowy, ribbony stick person now. And I even to this day, I still really like that class. It was a lot of fun. And I still would maybe quote him because he was such a good art teacher. And from what I learned from him, I think I would try to spread it around. Even the sketches I did, the sketch ideas, I would never be able to come up with something like that. We used to do some Dr. Seuss kind of thing, like some weird shapes. For me, it kind of looked like I created a long organ system, Dr. Seuss item, whatever. It was so weird. I think I have a picture of it. If I don't, it's okay. I'll just mention I drew some weird Dr. Seuss thing. So this is the coloring phase. I was looking away, just staring at some plant. So I gave him some jaw surgery, and I think I fixed his man booba. Because initially, in the sketch, I thought, oh man, he looks so good. And then after I shaded him, I thought, he looks very dumpy. I don't like it. But yeah, the video is finishing up. This is the final piece. Okay, talk to you guys later. Goodbye.
Il est toujours derrière moi. Puis il voudrait